Hello, Klasse. Today we're going to talk about the question word who, okay? So who has three forms in German. There's a nominative one, wer, the one that we've learned, wen, the accusative, and wem, which is dative. Who is a word that we use when we are unsure of a subject, direct object, or indirect object. So here's our first example sentence. Wer hat mein Buch gestohlen? Who stole my book? So we know that this is nominative because whoever stole the book is doing the action of stealing. They are the subject. They steal the book. Our second example is, however, in the accusative case. Wen liebst du? Whom do you love? So here we're asking who is getting verbed. In this case, who is getting loved by you, the subject. And therefore, we have to use the accusative version of who because we don't know who that accusative object is that is getting loved. If you said wer liebst du, that would be wrong. Wen liebst du indicates that the person you love is getting loved. Our third example is in the dative case. Wem gibst du das Geschenk? So, to whom are you giving that gift? We need this one to be in the dative case because, as we know, dative case stands for the object to whom or for whom something is being done. So if you're giving a gift to someone, they are a dative object. So wem gibst du das Geschenk? To whom do you give that gift? Here we have some practice sentences. Pause the video and try and fill in the blanks with either wer, nominative, wen, accusative, or wem, dative. Okay, have you figured it out? Here are the answers. Number 1. Wer, nominative, wer ist der Präsident von den USA? Why? Because the president of the USA is being himself. He's doing the action of being. The subject, okay. The answer to number 2 is wem backen Sie den Kuchen? Wem, dative, wem backen Sie den Kuchen? Why? Because if you are baking a cake, you're doing it for someone usually, so we want to know for whom are you, formal, baking the cake? Number 3, wer hat ein Auto? Who has a car? This is nominative because we're talking about having something. That's who does the action of having a car. Who has the car? Wer hat ein Auto? And number 4 is, wen hat der Hund gebissen? Who did the dog bite? So the person, whoever it was bitten by the dog. Therefore, they were verbed. Okay, so now we're going to do just a little bit of review about subordinate conjunctions, and then we're going to tie that into this current topic. So let's look at this slide where we see, Die Lehrerin weiß, the teacher knows, ihre Studenten sind am besten. Her students are the best, and it's true. Okay, so we want to combine these things. We want it to be, the teacher knows that her students are the best. Well, that, das, is a subordinating conjunction, which means it is a verb kicker. So sind has to go at the end of the sentence. Die Lehrerin weiß, dass ihre Studenten am besten sind. Okay, that is review. Let's do one more. Der Polizist hat gesehen, the police officer saw, and then der Hund hat das Kind gebissen. The dog bit the child. Okay, we want to combine these. The policeman saw that the dog bit the child. And we know, once again, das is a verb kicker. Der Polizist hat gesehen, dass der Hund das Kind gebissen hat. So that goes at the end. But what if we don't know who bit the child? We don't know that it was the dog, but the policeman knows. We could say, the policeman saw who bit the child. We're not indicating who it actually was, that it was the dog. So we would need to replace der Hund with wer. Der Polizist hat gesehen, wer das Kind gebissen hat. Wer acts as a verb kicker here, just like das. So the policeman saw who bit the child. Let's do another. Ich bin mir nicht sicher. I'm not sure. Wen liebe ich? Who do I love? Okay, I'm not sure who I love. Ich bin mir nicht sicher, wen ich liebe. I can't say who I love here because I'm not sure. So I have to use whom, wen. And so I write ich bin mir nicht sicher, comma, wen acts as like a subordinating conjunction, and liebe gets kicked to the end. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do a dative one. Sie weiß nicht. She doesn't know. Wem wird sie das Geschenk geben? To whom will she give that gift? She doesn't know to whom she will give that gift. Wem will act here as a subordinating conjunction and kick werden, wird to the end. Sie weiß nicht, wem sie das Geschenk geben wird. She does not know to whom she will give that gift. Now you can return to Hausaufgabe 17 and finish the homework. Please email me if you have any questions. As I said on the homework page, we will cover this briefly in class, but we have to move on. So please address any issues you have as soon as possible so that we can move on and cover all the rest of the material that will be on the final. Okay, schönes Wochenende. Tschüss!